What's going on, Ultimate Hoops Nation? It's your boy Brandon Barkley.
What's up? I'm Billy Hilliard.
We're back again. We're talking about our mid-season picks for sleepers, our top two teams in each league, and our top disappointments. It's going to be tough to choose, I'd say.
That pretty much wraps up your whole league. 6 teams. That's pretty much everybody.
You're right. So everyone will be ranked in this from my league. and Plano, I'm sure some guys will be left out, but it'll be fun to kind of dive into that and get into who we think is who. And it'll definitely spark. I'll get a call from Nick Scribbins, I'm sure, and you'll get a call from Neil or somebody like that.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so.
All right, well, let's see. So with my top two teams in DAC, I guess it's really not that much of a mystery. They faced off on Tuesday. The game ended with a buzzer beater by Travis Allison. A great game, and they were Vinny-less. Vinny was not there.
Scribbins did tell me that. Scribbins was a little salty last night. He was up here playing pickup. He's a little salty.
I'm sure. They had a chance to win it. They fought all the way back. They tied that game up, and they lost by a buzzer beater. So with Vinny, who knows, man? They might be number one team.
Yeah. Is that a tough game for them to come back from, or is it something they build on?
I think they build on it. They look at themselves in the mirror and thinking, hey, we did this with one of our top players and probably our top driver for sure off the court and not playing. So, I mean.
Yeah, somebody that can pretty much get to the line anytime. Benny does that for him.
It's got to build confidence. So, yeah, those easily are the top two teams, Dallas Dimes and Backyard All-Stars down at DAC.
Absolutely.
And where are your top two teams in Plano?
Oh, man. So, top probably, I might go top like almost in the nation with these guys, even though they barely hung on last week against a pretty scrappy team. But getting older, okay. I think hands down, top to bottom, they're the most complete team. They worry me a little bit on as far as like they're rusty for some. They just seem like they're one pass behind. One drive behind each play. They're just kind of like they just haven't got into sync this season. But hey, still 4-0. What can you say about it?
And it seems like we're kind of we might be getting in these guys' heads because throughout the entire game, Cage is yelling at Billy and I'm not number two. He's laughing about it. So I mean, it's good to know that you guys pay attention to these things.
Yeah.
I like it. We're getting you guys going out there really trying to prove something.
Well, Cage, you might be number 2 point guard, but you're number 1 team, so a little bit of win there. And then the second, as far as top 2 is kind of tough. I went with Billy's house number 2. Soldiers on the bubble there, just because Soldiers are good. My team, Billy's house, taking a little bit of a step back this season. Still 4-0, but Soldiers are going to be tough. Soldiers are going to be really tough.
Yeah, the Soldiers. I mean, me and you talk about it. We talked about it before the season. If you guys go back and look at our very first video this season, we talked about how the Soldiers have a great potential and a chance to be a top 2 or 3 team in this league because of pure size and athleticism. And Ike is just a monster.
It finally clicked for them last week against Torch. Yeah. They really buried Torch last week. Ike hitting from the outside all the way around. Paul as well. They were going back and forth. I think Asher Feltman said it best in his write-up this past week is kind of a Batman and Robin duo. Oh yeah. Not sure which one's Batman, which one is Robin.
Paul thinks he's Batman.
Not gonna go there. not gonna go there. But the Soldiers really, they're definitely trending up right now.
Yeah, for sure. And that's your top 3, right? Okay.
My top two with a bubble team.
Okay, with an honorable mention. Okay, fair enough. All right, so my sleepers. Now these guys really aren't sleepers, I guess per se. I guess one of them probably would be. I gotta go with Downtown Hoopers, who put out a gutsy victory against the Shockers. Half the game, 4-on-5, and then their guy shows up late and they finally get 5-on-5 and pull out that victory in overtime. Gutsy win. And that team, when everyone's there, they're really good.
Is that with or without Ken Shelton on the court?
That is with Ken Shelton, who had double-digit rebounds yet again.
Wow.
On Tuesday. So
coming out.
gutsy performance. He had the stomach bug, as he told me on Wednesday.
Michael Jordan stuff.
Yeah, it was a flu game of sorts.
Flu game, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I was really impressed by him and what he did and fought through that. And then my other sleeper, it really isn't a sleeper, but just having a tough season so far, would be Scoregasms. What do you say about them? They've had a tough schedule. I probably kind of hurt them. They probably are mad at me because I've kind of given them every week a tough game to play. Even when they beat Downtown Hoopers, I believe that was a 3-point game. So even their wins have been, tough games.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, no one's stating. I don't think that they mind that. Yeah. I think they want more competition going in the playoffs. They're going to be more battle tested, obviously, than having to play a cupcake schedule. And then you go into the playoffs, and the first tough competition you face, you kind of get into trouble. So
I agree.
My sleeper here is going to be the Sizzle, formerly known as What the Dunk. The Sizzle, leading that whole game wire to wire last week against Getting Older, and Getting Older somehow pulled it out. A couple missed free throws at the end of that game hurt the Sizzle, but they really showed a good formula for beating Getting Older. Quick defense, hustle and don't turn the ball over. And that's a great formula for any team, but definitely against Getting Older. If you're quick on defense, if you're closing out on the shooters, you're gonna give them a tough game.
They changed their name to the Sizzle. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the dunk. I was kind of at the beginning of the season. I was like, what the dunk? Man, okay, it's not that bad. We can go with that.
So are they sizzling, or are they the Sizzle? I mean, what is that?
Week three, their captain comes to me. He's like, hey, we voted on it. We want to go to the Sizzle. What? What?
Yeah, I'm confused, to say the least. All right, respectful pick. I like it.
Yeah, not a bad sleeper there.
Right. You got any others?
Nope.
Okay. Fair enough. Short and sweet.
Not the Direwolves.
Not the Dire. Hey,
sorry.
I respect that. Okay, I respect that. We'll make our way back. I will say one comment. Landon Skinner, quote unquote, the best player in the league. I outscored him last game. I guarded him most of the game. He did have 30, but a lot of that, if we go to the film, not a lot of that was head-to-head buckets. Okay. I had about 8 points on me. The rest were transition buckets.
We'll have to go to the film.
Well,
let's go to the tape on that one.
We go to the tape on that one. I'd like to know. If I had 33 on him, he had 30 on me. So I mean, again, game respects game, but he's a good player for sure.
Yeah, it's a little victories.
I'll take it. I'll take it for now. Last but not least, my disappointment. This is it's no surprise. These guys, I mean, now they got an upside, but Brian Beaver's still kind of working his way back. He actually fouled out on Tuesday, and he wasn't happy about it. Got to go with the Shockers. They're what, 0-5 now? It's not a good look right now with that team. They're not playing well. I will say there's 2 bright spots.
Are we still going to let them into the playoffs?
I mean, I guess we have to.
We're letting the Direwolves in, so we'll let them too.
If you let us in, I'm going Jordan. No, but the Shockers, don't be surprised when they have their full roster that they're going to be, a solid team. But I'm just disappointed, with how the effort they put out on Tuesday. You can't allow a team to come back and not, shoot. I think they shot about 25, 30 threes in that game. They didn't get to the cup at all. So
yeah, I looked at the stats on that game. I mean, anytime you have a player, no offense, he loves the game, but anytime you have a player like Adrian Miller shooting over 10 threes, that's not a good look for your team. Brian Beaver, Martin Stewart, take over.
Yeah,
take over.
Beaver was 6 for 20 from 3.
Be the team you guys were last season, because that was a good team. That was a solid squad. I haven't got to watch you guys this season, but just looking at the box scores, y'all are better than that.
Absolutely.
Way better than that.
So yeah, I mean that's my disappointment, and don't be surprised, like I said, if they come out and win a playoff game or 2. They do have some pretty potent scorers.
Any disappointments as far as player-wise goes for the league? Any just players that stand out that have just been a big disappointment?
Not really. Not really, to be honest with you. The guys that aren't performing, I'm not surprised by it. The guys that are performing, I'm not surprised by it. Everyone's kind of playing about the same.
Hey, you are who you are.
You're right. You're right. You are who you are, and that's what I think. One thing that's been a big theme in DDC. And one good surprise though, Justin Mosley's been killing it. I think he had 40.
I saw
on
that.
Tuesday.
Yep.
So yeah, great player, and I love watching him.
My disappointment here, not that they've been a terrible team, not that they're below 500. The Tropics 2-2. I was expecting a lot more from them this season.
We gave them a tough game.
Yeah.
They beat us by like 8 or 9. And
yeah.
We were just right with them the whole game.
They've been looking mediocre at best right now. I don't know if they just haven't got all their pieces to gel. I know one standout on that team, obviously, Adam Miller. Adam's just been all over the place. Something that I expected, to give that team to the next level, something they've been missing for the last couple of seasons. He's giving it to them, but they're lacking in other areas. Chris Moore, just not hitting shots right now. The guy's probably top 2 player in the league when he's on.
Oh yeah.
But right now he's just not hitting his shots. I know he'll find it when he sees that ball start going in. It'll be trouble for the other teams. But right now they're my disappointment.
Yeah, and Adam, man, I mean, from personal experience, I can speak to this. He's an amazing defender. He's super tough to go against, and he can guard probably about 1 through 3, maybe even some 4s. Amazing defender. So I don't get that, how they haven't won more games, and in the games they do win, they've been very close. And no offense to my team, but I should take offense to it. But we're one of the lower tier teams, and we hung in there with them. We actually had a chance if we didn't turn the ball over so much. Probably had a chance to win that game. So yeah, those guys are gonna have to ramp it up if they want to be able to beat top tier teams and compete come playoff time.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll have more for you.